100 epic Bible trivia questions for kids. Bible Trivia Quiz, New and Old Testament. Hello everyone. Guess what? You're about to take the most epic Bible trivia quiz of your life. We're so excited for you guys because today we're going to be doing some amazing 100 epic Bible trivia questions. So if you haven't guessed it already, this is a Bible quiz that will have questions on the Old Testament and New Testament. And these are all going to be tough ones too. Don't worry though, together we can get through them all with a little bit of faith and ingenuity. But before going further, if you're new to the EverythingMom.com YouTube channel, click on the red subscribe button below and hit the bell icon so that you can get notified about our fantastic upcoming videos in return. Now to the good stuff. Now it's time for our favorite game show called Bible Knowledge. So are you ready? How many commandments are there? 10. Was the first book in the Bible Genesis? Who were the first man and women on this earth? Adam and Eve. How many days was the world created in? 6. What happened on the 7th day? They rested. Where did Adam and Eve first leave? The Garden of Eden. Who built an ark? Noah. How many days did Noah live on the ark? 40. How did the people know that it was safe to leave the ark? A rainbow. Who was John the Baptist's father? Zechariah. Who is the mother of Jesus? Mary. Who did Jesus rise from the dead? Lazarus. What are the first 3 words in the Bible? In the beginning. When Jesus fed the 5,000 people, how many baskets of food remained? 12 baskets were left over. What is the shortest verse in the Bible? Jesus wept. This is in the John chapter 11 verse 35. Who were the first 2 apostles called by Jesus Christ? Andrew and Peter. Who visited Mary before she conceived Jesus? Angel Gabriel. How many sons did Jacob have? 12. How many people were on the ark? There were only 8 people. How many of each animal went on the ark? 2. Where was Jesus' first sermon? On the Mount. The Sermon on the Mount. When did Abram finally have a son? 100. After Jesus was arrested, which apostle disowned him 3 times? Peter. What was the name of Abram's son? Isaac. Where was Jesus' body put after it hung on the cross? In a tomb. How many days was Jesus in the tomb? 3 days. What is the shortest book in the New Testament? 2 John. How many days and nights was Jonah in the well? 3 days and 3 nights. Why was Jonah swallowed by the whale? Because he was disobedient. Who wrote the book of Revelation? John. When did Moses die? He was 120. Look in Deuteronomy 34:7. Where did Moses die? Moab. How many loaves of bread did Jesus have to feed the 5,000 people? 5 loaves. How many fish did Jesus have to feed the 5,000? 2 fish. Where was Jesus born? Bethlehem. How many books are in the New Testament? 27. Who murdered John the Baptist? Herod Antipas. Why do Christians observe Palm Sunday when they do? Because it represents when Jesus entered Jerusalem before his death. Who baptized Jesus? John the Baptist. Who is the doctor that wrote a book of scripture in the New Testament? Luke. Who was the king of Judea at the time of Jesus' birth? Herod the Great. What is a common name to the first 4 books in the New Testament? The Gospels. How did Jesus show the apostles that one who would betray him dipped a piece of bread and then passed it to him? What does the word gospel mean? Good news. Who went with Paul on his first mission? Barnabas. Why did Joseph take Mary and Jesus to Egypt? To escape because King Herod wanted to kill baby Jesus. Where was Jesus crucified? Bethlehem. Who wrote the most books in the New Testament? Paul. How many apostles did Jesus have? 12. How did Jesus die? He died on the cross. He was crucified. Who brought gifts to baby Jesus? The 3 wise men. What is the very first commandment listed in the 10 commandments? Thou shalt have no other gods before me. True or false? The Bible is the most sold book. True. What is the name of Samuel's mom? Hannah. What did Joseph do for work? Jesus' earthly dad? He was a carpenter. Which books tell that wise men will visit baby Jesus? Matthew. Where did Jesus grow up? Nazareth. On what day did God create plants? The third day. What is the symbol that was given to Noah as God's promise? A rainbow. What is the last word in the Old Testament? Curse. What language was the Bible written in? Hebrew. In the Lord's Prayer, what food is mentioned? Bread. Who married Abraham? Sarah. How many times did Peter deny Jesus? 3 times. What disease did the 10 men have that Jesus healed? Leprosy. What does the word Israel mean? Prevails with God. Who came to Jesus in the middle of the night? Nicodemus. How many wise and foolish girls were in the story Jesus told? 5 wise and 5 foolish. Who was Aidan's third son? His name was Sam. Who were the 10 commandments given to? Moses. What is the 5th commandment? Thou shalt honor your father and mother. What does God look at rather than your outward appearance? Your heart. Who was given the coat of many colors? Joseph. Who is the Son of God? Jesus. What is another name for the Sermon on the Mount? The Beatitudes. What sea did Jesus calm in the storm? The Sea of Galilee. Where was Moses born? Egypt. Who worked as a tax collector prior to preaching the gospel? Matthew. What was created on the first day? Day and night. Who fought the giant Goliath? David. Who killed his brother? Cain was killed by Abel. Who was thrown into the lion's den by the king? Daniel. Who was David's best friend? Jonathan. How many days and nights did Jesus fast? He fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. Who was the wise king? Solomon. Who recognized Jesus as the Messiah when he was shown at the temple as a baby? Simeon. What prophet turned his rod into a bronze snake? Moses. What did God do with the rib of Adam? Created Eve. Who were the first children born on this earth? Cain and Abel were the first children born on this earth. What was divided when the earth was created? Light and darkness, so we could have night and day. How many total books are in the Bible? 66 total books. Who did God appear to as a burning bush on the mountain of God? He appeared to Moses. Why were the 10 plagues sent by God? Because the Pharaoh would not let the Israelites free. What are the 10 plagues? Blood, frogs, lice, flies, livestock, pestilence, boils, hail, locust, darkness, and the killing of the first child. Who opened the Red Sea? Moses. Who drowned in the Red Sea? The Egyptians. What is the 2nd commandment? Thou shalt not have idols. What is the 4th commandment? Keep the Sabbath day holy. What was created on the 5th day? Birds and animals of the sea. Where was Jesus baptized? Jordan River. Bible trivia is a great way to learn more about the scriptures. It can also help you to remember important passages and stories. We hope that you have enjoyed this video and found it helpful. As always, please feel free to leave any comments or questions below. Thanks for watching.